Have you ever wondered how rockets work, how they zoom into the sky like a superhero taking flight? Well, let's dive into the fascinating world of rocket science. Just imagine, the countdown begins. 3, 2, 1, and blast off! The rocket shoots into the sky, but how does it do that? Here's the secret. It's all about Newton's third law of motion. Now don't worry, we won't get too scientific. This law simply says for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. Picture it like this. The rocket is like a big balloon. When you let a filled balloon go, the air rushes out super fast and the balloon flies in the opposite direction. The same happens with rockets. Instead of air, the rocket pushes out gas super fast from its back end. And what does it cause? It makes the rocket zoom up into the sky. So in simple words, the rocket pushes gas out of its back end super fast, and that makes the rocket zoom up into the sky. Now you might be wondering, what gives the rocket all that power to blast off? Well, let's dive in and find out. Inside every rocket, there's a special kind of fuel. Think of it like a super-duper energy drink for the rocket. When the rocket's engines ignite, this fuel starts to burn, and as it burns, it turns into hot gases. Now, these aren't just any gases. They're like the secret sauce that makes the rocket go whoosh into the sky. These gases are released out of the rocket's engine at an incredible speed. And remember our friend Newton's third law of motion? Well, as the gases shoot out downward, they push the rocket upward. It's like if you were to squeeze a balloon and let it go, it would zoom off in the opposite direction. The release of these gases gives the rocket a supercharged, fiery kick, lifting it higher and higher into the sky. So it's like a supercharged, fiery kick that lifts the rocket higher and higher. Did you know rockets are pretty clever? They're not just one big piece. Imagine playing a video game where you level up and leave behind the completed stages. Well, rockets do something similar. They have different sections or stages that play different roles in the journey to space. The first stage, also known as the boosters, provides a massive push to overcome Earth's gravity. It's like the initial sprint in a race. And once their fuel is used up, these stages detach from the rest of the rocket and fall back to Earth. Then, the second stage takes over. It's like a relay race where the baton is passed on. This stage propels the rocket even further, pushing through the Earth's atmosphere. And once its job is done, it too detaches and falls back. This smart strategy makes the rocket lighter and more efficient, allowing it to travel even farther into space. So as the rocket goes higher and higher, it leaves behind the empty stages which fall back to Earth. This makes the rocket lighter so it can go even farther into space. Now, how do the astronauts make sure the rocket goes where they want it to? Well, it's all thanks to some truly remarkable technology. Just like how we use GPS in our cars or phones to find our way around, astronauts use special computers and equipment to steer their rockets. It's sort of like a space GPS. These systems help them control the speed and direction of the rocket. They can guide it to dock at a space station, land on a distant planet, or even just float around in orbit. It's a bit like playing a high-tech video game, but the stakes are much higher. The astronauts have to be very careful because even a tiny mistake could send the rocket off course. But with their training and these amazing navigation tools, they can steer the rocket with precision and take us to places we've only dreamed of. So with these cool navigation tools, astronauts can steer the rocket and control its speed to go exactly where they want in space.